Howdy, welcome to the park. We're at US 2991, the Bonham State Park. Appreciate you coming along. I'm going to run a CW activation in QRP power, and I'm going to use my new MTR-3B Mountain Topper. So meet me at the table and I'll show you what I brought. Brought my MTR-3B. This cover comes from Tilton. It's magnetic and it's cool. Makes everything flat, so fits in and out of your bag really easy. So we'll talk about in the radio in a minute. I've got a 3 amp hour bio battery, this little anchor speaker because this does not come with the speaker, and I have a key, my Bama key TP3, and it's on this little jeweler's anvil. There's the cover, and my usual log and pencil, and so I'll get set up and we'll give it a look. Right there. Yeah, with the leg facing me, the second leg facing me. Yep. Sometimes you gotta wiggle and jiggle it around a little bit. Yep. Yeah, okay. Doesn't have to be straight up and down. Perfect. Yeah. Yep. Touchdown. You kind of got to be firm in the way you twist the bottom, not the top. Yeah. Because what you don't want it to do is to come apart. You know, for it to collapse on itself while the wind's blowing on it.
How many of these are there?
It goes a total of 20 feet tall. But you can look down there in the pipe and kind of get an idea of how close you are, because the last one snugs right up into that base piece. Yep. It's okay. Then you'll see at the base of that there, yep, there's a little fork. It's called a fork connector. You put that and then tighten that down on it. And then I will get you the BNC connector, or my feed line. Yes, yeah. Very nice, because we need to pull this a little bit this way, about like that. Kind of want it out of the tree, but down. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Thank you.
With these bad boys?
All right, so what I have here is the Mountain Topper, the MTR-3B. The Mountain Topper is a pretty well-known radio in the world of CW only portable radio. Matter of fact, it's the first one in this class, and this class is what I call the pocket class, because it will fit in your pocket. It is the size of a deck of cards or a pack of smokes. So first of all, this isn't a review. You can go to one of the professional YouTube guys to get a review. This is Jeff. This is me running my radio and kind of getting to know it, and I invite you to come along and enjoy that with me, experience it with me. So the first thing that's obvious here is it has a color screen. It has power capability. It will take input power here from 9 volts, or actually a little bit less than 9, to I think they say 14. And what that means is I can run it off of a 9-volt battery, or I can run it off a LiPo battery, lithium iron phosphate battery. The other thing that I like is we press and hold this function button, and it goes to tune. And by nature of it going to tune, it changes the radio to straight key. So my paddles act like a straight key. On the left over here, it shows me my output power when I key it, and on the right, it shows me what the radio sees as SWR. So I'm on 20 meters now. It's showing 7 watts of output power at 1.2 SWR, and I don't know of any other radio in this class that has that cool little feature like that. It is 3-band, 40, 20, and 15. I like the choice of that because you can satisfy that with one antenna. Finally, the last thing that's not mentioned, that I haven't mentioned, is down here. These 2 little acorn nuts are capacitive touch keyers. Because I have this key When we have a key plugged in, they don't do anything. But when the key's not plugged in, they do. And I played with this at home a little bit, and I'm not sure that I'm ready to do that on the air. Let me look around and see what I can find as far as open frequencies. I'll get spotted, and I'll be right back. It turns down. That's as loud as it goes. That's as loud as that goes. All right, let's go. Spotted at 14,058. Little self spot. There's the big hit. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, Jay. Okay. Thank you. Idaho, I think. Yeah. Okay. I don't like the keyer too much. Having trouble with the keyer. Thank you. Illinois. The keyer's giving me a heck of a time. Having trouble squeezing with the key, which is not normally a problem for me. What that means is my timing is not aligned with the timing of this radio. Doesn't mean the keyer's bad, just means that the keyer's not made for Mark Miller. is. I'm having a hard time keying. Makes me sound like an idiot.
Well, I wouldn't know the difference. I really can't key with it. Please stop. I'm gonna go try some 15 meters, I think. Okay, he's calling me. Okay. Okay.
Good, good. PLHL, okay. Wow. Okay, so I had some trouble with the keyer, and I don't know if I've got some common mode current coming back through, you know, or some RF current or something coming back through messing with the keyer. The keyer doesn't need cleaning. I think it's fine. Or if that's just the timing of this keyer that's in this radio. But it is not my favorite thing about this radio. And if I can't figure that out, that's going to kind of be a showstopper for me. But the other thing is the keyer is very quiet. You have to pull up this back panel to get to the keyer, and there's a pot back in there for it. And I'll try that to see if I can get the keyer a little bit louder. But the volume altogether wasn't very loud, so that's another thing that I really didn't like. But we'll run this a few more times and do a few more activations with it. I might put some space between me and this radio first, so the next activation, I think I'll do one tomorrow maybe. I might use a different radio other than this one, but I still hold hope for this. I think it's a good radio, and I'm not ready to go back to L&R and ask them anything about it. I've wanted a mountain topper for as long as I've known about mountain toppers, and they went into a state of unobtainium where you really couldn't get them for a while, and then they made this version 4 and had it for sale. It opens at the 1st of the month. I got there March 1st and ordered one, and went off and got a shirt and a hat, and then came back and ordered it, and came back and looked at it. I think 6 minutes later they were out of stock, and I think they had 75 radios. So they sold, I think they sold 75 radios in about 6 or 8 minutes. So that tells you the demand of the mountain topper, because this is, whether I like the radio or not, this is a great representation of individual people's operators, CW operators, and mountaineers, and soda, and flora and fauna, those guys building what works for them, and I'm glad I could have a little piece of it. So whether it's my favorite radio to operate or not doesn't matter. I think this is one of my gems that I have on the shelf. So thanks for joining me at the park, and I hope to see you at the next one. 7-3.